Yes, good morning students. Next topic is partnership. Second chapter is formation of forms of business organization. In that, second form of business organization is partnership firm or partnership business. See, there are five forms of business organizations are there. In that, first one is sole proprietorship. Second one is partnership firm or partnership business. So, now what is partnership business or what is partnership firm? This is one more question. See, in this sole proprietorship, the business organization is established by only one person. Here, the business organization is established by only one person. But in a partnership firm, the business organization is established by minimum 2 partners and maximum 50 partners. See, the business organization which is established by 2 or more partners, that form of business organization is known as partnership firm or partnership business. See, partnership firm is second form of business organization. The business organization is established by minimum 2 partners and its maximum 50 partners. Or the business organization is established by minimum 2 or more partners. That form of business organization is known as partnership firm. See, the capital is invested by all partners. The capital is invested by all partners. The profit and losses are shared by all partners. The liability completely faced by all partners. And the decision making which is done by all partners. See, this is the main features of the partnership firm. See, we have other features. Such as first one is formation. So first one is formation. Formation means establishment. Formation means establishment. Formation means establishment. Partnership firm deals one form of business organization. According to Indian Partnership Act 1932, according to Indian Partnership Act 1932, the business organization which is established by minimum 2 or more partners. The business organization is established by minimum 2 or more partners. And they agreed both sharing of profit and losses. They agreed both sharing of profit and losses. Any one of partner acting on behalf of all, or all of partners acting on behalf of the business organization. This form of business organization is known as partnership firm. Formation of business or establishment of business done by minimum 2 partners or maximum 50 partners. Okay? Next one is liability. See, sometimes we have limited liability, sometimes we have unlimited liability and sometimes we have joint liability. In the case of large amount of debt obtained by the business organization, at that time unlimited liability should be faced by the business organization. There is no ending debt, and that time the business organization may face limited liability. See, sometimes the debt is obtained by business organization. See, all partners are jointly liable to face those form of liability. See, liability means the amount due from the business organizations to others. That is liability. See, partnership firm generally face limited liability because each liability should be faced by each partners equally. So, each partners may face as limited liability. Next one is risk bearing or risk sharing. Bearing means risk sharing. In a partnership firm, each risk should be shared by all partners. In a partnership firm, each risk should be shared by all partners equally. See, for example, purchase risk, selling and distribution risk, obtaining of debt risk, various forms of business risks are there. Each risk should be shared by all partners equally. Okay? Next one is decision making and control. Next one is decision making and control. See, in a partnership firm, the decision is taken by all partners. Here, the decision is taken by all partners. But in a sole proprietorship, the decision is taken by only one person. But in a partnership firm, the decision is taken by all partners. Here the consent is essentially required. But here the consent is not essentially required. Because partnership firm is established by each partners or all partners of the business organization. But in a sole proprietorship, the business organization is established by only one person. Next one is controlling of the business. Decision making and controlling of the business. See, the controlling of the business is also done by all partners. Because the formation of partnership firm is done by all partners. Or the establishment of partnership firm is done by minimum 2 partners and maximum 50 partners. Assume X Limited is there. X Limited is a company. Which company is established by minimum 2 partners. Here the number of partners is 20. On that time, the decision is taken by 20 partners. And also controlling of the business is also done by 20 partners. See, decision making and controlling of the business done by each partners. Okay? Next one is continuity. See, in a sole proprietorship, the life of the business is limited, but in a partnership firm, unlimited. But sometimes the partnership firm also face limited life of the business. See, the continuation of the business is done by other partners in case of debt, insolvency, lunacy, insanity of other partners. Assume X Limited is a company and X Limited company have 20 partners. How many partners are there in X company? 20 partners. See, in case of death of 10 partners, the business organization may continue by other 10 partners or remaining partners of the business organization. The life of the business is unlimited. See, in case of sudden death of all partners, at that time only the business organization goes to winding up or closing up. In case of death or in case of continuous losses suffered by the business organization, on that time the business goes to winding up. Otherwise, business organization goes to continuation or continuity. Next one is number of partners. This is very important topic. They may ask for one more question. Next one is number of partners. Here, according to Indian Companies Act 2013, according to Indian Companies Act 2013, and section 464, according to section 464, the minimum number of partners is 2 and maximum number of partners is 100. See, this is very important concept. Please understand. According to section 464 of Indian Companies Act 2013, the number of partners minimum is 2 and maximum is 100. But now, Indian Companies Miscellaneous Act, Indian Companies Miscellaneous Act 2014, Indian Companies Miscellaneous Act 2014, the minimum number of partners is 2 and maximum number of partners is 50. I already told you, minimum number of partners is 2 and also maximum number of partners is 50. This is number of partners of the partnership firm. Next one is mutual agency. Next one is mutual agency. Mutual agency means the business organization is established with each partner's consent or agreement. Each partner's agreement. See, the formation of partnership firm is done with the help of agreement. With the help of agreement, and also the registration of Indian Partnership Act 1932. See, various forms of partnership are there. In that, the partnership firm is mutual agency, because the partnership firm or partnership business which is established with the help of agreement of each partner and the registration of Indian Partnership Act 1932. See, 20 partners are there. Assume 20 partners are there. See, anyone acting on behalf of all or on behalf of all, they may act on behalf of the business organization. This is the mutual agency, which means mutual understanding is there in between each partner. Sole proprietorship, it is not mutual agency, but partnership firm is a mutual agency, because the business organization is established by each partners with the help of agreement and also compulsory registration under the Indian Partnership Act 1932. And also, any one of partner may acting on behalf of each partner. Sometimes each partners may work on behalf of the business organization to earn profit. In case of profit or in case of loss, then we share on the basis of capital ratio. Example, two partners are there, X and Y. X invested 5,000 and Y invested 1,000. Then we face profit and losses or liability on the basis of 5:1 ratio, because X invested 5,000 and Y invested 1,000. First one is formation, means establishment. Next one is liability. Next one is sharing of risk or sparing. Next one is decision making and control. Next one is continuity. Next one is number of partners. Next one is mutual agency. Okay, next topic is advantages of partnership. We will discuss it next class. Thank you.